What's up, guys? Today I'm out and about, going out of my comfort zone, filming in public in front of people. And yes, they're down there and down there, but look at this stunning view. Oops. This is where I live, guys. Granted, I live that way about half an hour, but still, I haven't been here before. This is incredible. The ocean is so calm. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I'll zoom in. Hold up. Give me a second. Oops. I don't know if you can see, but right there is a smoking volcano called White Island that erupted in December last year. Tragically, it did kill a few people, sadly, but yeah, it's still going. So this is amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful sight. The fact that you can see the smoke or whatever it is coming out of that still, it's just incredible. So good. I'd live here, guys. This is awesome. See quite a few boats out in the water. Just behind that, or just beyond that island there, is let's go down to the water a little bit, get the real feel. Just behind that island, you can see in the distance is where a container ship back in 2011 hit a reef out there, a man-made reef. It was made. Oh, that's a big wave. Oh boy. Oh, it nearly got me. Man-made reef. That was created to make more waves for all the surfies down at the Mount Main beach, and it just didn't work. But yeah, the ship was stuck in a storm. It hit the reef, and then another storm happened, and it literally ripped the ship in half, and all the containers fell into the ocean. I was living at the Mount at that time, and I went for a walk down to the beach after the storm, and I found a container ship just sitting on the sand. People all around it, people kind of planking on it, when planking was a thing. It was a thing back in the day. And yeah, so I went for a drive down towards the more towards the Mount, and found a couple more containers. One funny story. One I found, it was a refrigerated one. There was a bunch of people gathered around, and there was a digger there trying to move it out of the way, and in the process it ripped the container in half. And instantly the seagulls, there probably would have been about 40 or 50 of them, I'm not even exaggerating, flocked in there and just started pecking at all the rotting food. I can only guess it was like meat patties or something. The smell was horrendous, but it was a sight to see. This is absolutely stunning. I'm just going to keep panning around. Not sure what the name of that island out there is, but you can, the further away from Tauranga you get inland, and you look back, you can see the tiny little Mount Maunganui right over in the distance, and that island there towering above it. It's really quite weird, because that looks as like it's just smaller than that at the moment. Look at that sunset, it is beautiful. This is a good test for my new camera too, by the way. I'm testing out my new GoPro. Again, this is going to be my last video, guys. You can probably tell by the title, we are now in level 1. So last update I told you that, so I uploaded on Sunday last week, and last update I told you that our Prime Minister would come on TV. I've got to make sure I'm not covering the microphone, because I think I did that quite a bit last time. So sorry if I have already. I'm not going to edit this. I'm not an editor at all. Suck at editing. I'm going to face this way. This is a beautiful view. But yeah, so she came on live TV 3 o'clock in the afternoon and announced that midnight on Monday we'd be going into level 1. So that was a big shock. Usually they give 48 hours notice for businesses to prepare and whatever, and then we move. A lot of people were thinking that we wouldn't be into level 1 until tomorrow, my time, so that would be another week. But she'd made the decision to go into level 1, and then about 3 days later the last person who had the virus recovered. So we now have 0 cases of coronavirus in this country, and it is absolutely amazing what this country has achieved. So well done, New Zealand. I'm really hoping that a lot of the other countries around the world who are still struggling can get a hold of it, can get our data and see what we've done. I think Australia is recovering quite well, and we might open our borders up to them. Just on that, so level 1 sees us back to normal, but with no international travellers coming in or out. That's basically it. We are aware that something's going on in the world. That is a beautiful shot. We're aware that something quite extraordinary and big is going on in this world. Shut up, Ocean, I'm trying to talk. And we are adapting and just preparing for it. We're still encouraged to keep a good hygiene level, but in terms of economy stuff and all that, we're pretty much back to normal, where everything is open, everything's running back to normal, apart from a few businesses that have decided that just couldn't handle, oh boy. Yeah, there's a few businesses that had to shut down, smaller businesses, also bigger businesses like the warehouse, they're shutting, I think, 3 or 4 stores around the country. And also our big trade and hardware store, I think it was Bunnings or might have said Mega, I can't remember, but it's a big hardware store where you get tools and wood and gates and chains and stuff. Really cool men's stuff, and also a lot of women's stuff as well. That was sexist, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of women's stuff and men's stuff in both those stores, and everyone likes it. It's a great place to go if you're looking for inspiration. There's a terrible backdrop behind me, so I'm going to turn around. I will sacrifice my view for your view, okay? That's how much I love you guys. So yeah, level 1's pretty cool. We're back to that now, and I don't know when we'll be going back into level 0, which is basically nothing's going on, but it'll probably be when there are 0 cases in the entire world. So who knows how long that's going to take, but in terms of New Zealand, we're doing pretty good. We've done well. In terms of my to-do lists that I created on day 1, or even just before day 1 of level 4, yeah, that's probably about 2/3 done. I keep adding things to it, like last night I think it was, or the night before, I added a bunch of things to do to the Falcon. I had a good look under the Falcon at work yesterday, and it needs quite a few things, so I'm going to do a service, and it needs a warrant of fitness, and also a brake fluid flush, which I could do myself, but I really don't want to, because it's icky, it just gets everywhere, and once it gets on your hand it just stinks forever. So yeah, that's a big list. That's the biggest one I've got. I'm nearly done with things on the Celica, which is pretty awesome. I want to do cut and polish on the bonnet, and what was the other thing? There was one other thing and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, clean the window, but with using a clay bar. So I call it like a super clean. So yeah, there's that, and at the moment the Celica is at my mechanics getting a new tow rod put in the rear, which is where you adjust what you adjust in the wheel alignment to point the wheel in or out. Turns out mine was loose and it's not replaceable. The bush is not replaceable, so the whole thing's got to be replaced, and that part is turning up tomorrow. And other things around the house, while I'm slowly working on about 2 or 3 things, like reading a book, and also one other thing that I can't remember. There's a cone on the tree. Wait. There's a cone on that tree right there. And actually I'm going to do a zoomed in shot, panorama view, whatever it is, this whole look, and I'm going to shut up while I do it. Okay, I'm going to talk now. This is beautiful, oh my goodness. Like, that's as far in as I can zoom, but I don't know, the camera doesn't do this justice. That is so close to me. I'm so grateful that the sun is behind the cloud, because it was absolutely ruined this shot right now. You can see Mount Maunganui, which is tiny. There's some people up there making a fire on the beach, which I think is absolutely awesome and a great way to keep warm. This is amazing, guys. I want to come back here next week. And in fact, I might come here or go somewhere. I want to go to those cliffs way... Okay, you can't see it, but it's right out there. There's actually quite a sizable cliff. And I just want to see if you can stand on it. I don't know where it is. Oh, where is that? I've got to research that, and I'll go there and I'll do a video hopefully sometime soon. But yeah, so this week I decided to kind of change a few things about myself, and oh my, that's a big wave. That was kind of anticlimactic. Anyway, I decided to change a few things about myself and change a few other things in my life, and I'm just deciding to embrace my inner child and just have a lot of fun and be upbeat and just be who I am. Screw the haters, they can hate it themselves. Some people might not like that comment, but I'm just doing what's right for me, really. I'm just going to embrace my inner child. You know, if I want to go play on the playground, I'm going to go play on the playground. I'm going to do it with other people, of course, because I do think going alone is quite weird. But yeah, that's me, that's my life, that's lockdown levels 4 back to 1 for your viewing pleasure. What is pleasure? I hope you can hear me over the waves. This is insane, but this city's beautiful. I want to do more videos like this. Speaking of videos, last thing I'm going to mention, probably, I am going to do more videos. It may be on this channel, I may create another channel, but I want to do some pretty fun videos, and I've got a few ideas. It might take a while to get it going, but I want to do some pretty fun stuff for you guys, for your entertainment, and we'll see how things go. This is like 12 minutes. Yep, 12 minutes of me just rambling on, showing some beautiful scenery. I'm sure you'd rather see the beach and the scenery than my mug, but I'm going to start walking back to the car now. It's getting a little bit cold. It is winter here in New Zealand. I want to walk on this because it's harder, and just walking on soft sand is really soft. But yeah, so I want to do some pretty fun videos. I'm not going to be uploading every week now. I'm just going to upload when I have an idea. So it's not going to be as regular. I'm really sorry about that, but maybe as I get more ideas, it'll become more and more frequent. And you will see how things go, guys. But I'm looking forward to the future. Hopefully I can get back into racing soon and upload some of those videos as well. Have a good one, guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.